Hey everyone. So for this week, we wanted to give a little bit of an update. We've got 46 days left in the year. And for us at camp, we're trying to build some momentum heading into our month of giving, where we're trying to raise money to help pay for the bills, things like that. We're in a bind and we really need your support. And we've already seen some donations come through, which is really encouraging to us as we're able to share that with our staff to help us, again, build towards next month's fundraising month. But yeah, how do you get people to think about, how do you get people to donate? How do we get people to get on board? And part of it is getting people to think about their times at camp, what camp means to them. And as I talked about in the last video, the value that camp brings. And we had a friend, Facebook, give us some ideas, and she said, why don't you guys get people to compile some stories of people's experiences at camp, get them to write them, submit them, put them together. And we're like, that is a great idea. If you were at camp 60 years ago or last year, anywhere in between, think about your time at camp. Think about the people you were with. Maybe you remember your cabin leader's names. Maybe you remember the tuck shop item that you just loved getting, the friends that you were with. Write it down, get creative in that. We'll do like 1 to 3 pages. And if we get enough, we'll compile them all together, put them into a book with some photos, and then we'll have this really neat archive of camp stories from the community. Sound good? We'll start taking submissions right away. You can email me your submission, brett@campnakamun.com, and we'll take submissions all the way to the end of the year, and we'll see how the response is. And if it's great, we'll start working on that book. So start thinking about camp, start thinking about your memories, and write down your stories, your memories of camp, and we'll put that all together. And yeah, I hope this gets you start thinking about camp, because I'm going to keep coming at you with video content, to just give you updates and to help us keep moving forward. Awesome. Thank you. Dear Camp Nakamun, there are so many memories I have with you. I recall my first week at summer camp. I was 9 years old. My cabin leader's name was Spike, and he was really cool. I think that they called him Spike because he had spiky hair. It was really cool. I remember that week so well. The cabin leaders had a battle in the lake to see whose rowboat would get capsized first. Spike and another cabin leader, Indy, probably named that after Indiana Jones, squared off against some female cabin leaders. Us campers watched from the beach. Back and forth, the teams tossed buckets of water into the opposite boats. We cheered our cabin leaders on. Spike and Indy, Spike and Indy. Eventually, the girls ended up winning. We were so disappointed, but no matter what, it was so much fun. I realize now that trying to capsize camp property into the lake is not a good idea, and I would not be happy if cabin leaders did it these days. But that was the 80s. Things were different back then, and maybe there weren't as many rules as there are now. Anyway, that is a memory I will remember for the rest of my life. It was so fun to cheer on our team, even if they lost, because they were our team, and we were proud of them anyways. Love, Brett.